Well,
Hi,
then,
Roy.
hey, Shelly, how goes?
Hi. Good, good, good.
Nice to have you. But
Thanks
but
so
but I
much
must
for the
say,
invite.
Shelly, you said before we get started,
Mm-hmm.
you have to listen to this from Queen Ifrica. I am not sure if she is your favorite singer, but I'm giving this one to you from her. Listen carefully.
I'll be standing tall up to face the darkest and the hardest of time. You'll be taken care of, all the children thereof. But if it's required, we'll be on the front line. You can call me by my name, I am ready to go.
All
Once the
right.
rules
All
remain
right.
the
Cut,
same.
cut, cut, cut. You are changing the rule with FarmLinkr online platform. Welcome, Yannick. Yes, you are changing the rule. And this is
Definitely.
because you are changing the rule and you're ready to rule and there's a competition you're involved with BBG and all. You're going to tell us all about it tonight. But before we take it away, who is Shelly? Simple. Who is Shelly?
I'm a mom of two amazing boys. One is 5 years old and one is turning 18 months this month, actually. And
Yes.
I'm a spouse, so, I'm a mother, a spouse, and I'm also a management consultant. That's the corporate career I walked away from with PwC, both here in the Caribbean and in London, and went away and decided to start my own business in agriculture.
No
So that's the
chicken.
corporate world that I left behind to transform agriculture and transform the lives of farmers, because that's what I'm passionate about and that's what I want to spend my time doing.
Boy, leaving corporate world to be your own entrepreneur. It's some challenge, and we know it go everything don't come overnight, but you take it on. And as Queen Ifrica said, your lioness on the rise, and trust me, FarmLinkr is on the rise. It's no if not but, and we are happy to have you tonight. Money Matters Farm, welcome. I cannot call all the names tonight because we only have 30 minutes. So here we go. All right. So Shelly, how FarmLinkr got started?
Well, FarmLinkr, we were incorporated in February 2017. The concept, the idea came to me about the end of 2016, because for years I had this interest about agriculture. And when I finished my MBA in 2015, and I also had my first baby, and I'm like, okay, now it's time to finally start the business. And I knew it was going to be in agriculture, and I knew what the problems in agriculture were that I wanted to start, but I didn't quite know what the business was going to be yet. But based on certain criteria that I felt that any business that I was starting had to meet in terms of scalability of the business, repeatability of sales, the consumability of the items that are being purchased, all of those criteria that needed to go into the business model. That was how I came up with the idea that it needed to be a platform, needed to be a multi-vendor platform that connected farmers to buyers. And that was how the concept was born. I did a lot of work on disruptive innovation and disruptive business models, and I wanted to also, so I also knew that I wanted platform business model to be incorporated in it. So that was how we got started.
Right. And you must have seen increase in business, especially during COVID, that things are locked down, people not going out to market. So it must have been a beautiful time out of all this uncertainty.
Well, yes, definitely. I tell you, so when we started the company in 2017, was strictly e-commerce platform. There was no direct selling or anything like that. But we quickly realized that, and it was also for B2B. We quickly realized that the Jamaican market and companies were so way behind in terms of e-commerce and online shopping that their customer journey did not include going online to buy anything at all. So we
You
were
were too
just gonna
early.
be, yes,
You were too
we're gonna
early.
be totally lost in obscurity if we continue with that. So we decided, we pivoted the business model and said, okay, we have to do some direct sales because so we can get to start having direct conversations with them and build a relationship with them. And when they get to know us now, they'll feel more comfortable like shopping with us online. So that is how we started doing that. So we entered the DBJ Ignite competition. And part of that program was to start doing our online promotions, which we had planned for March, April. And that was exactly when COVID happened. So we were focusing on the hotels. And I tell you, our sales went from up here to zero, flat line, when the hotels closed.
Sold.
Yes. So just at the same time, so I just shifted focus and we were, you know, had the marketing campaign was coming out for the online platform. And so we just jumped right into that. And there was a lot of uptick at that time because, you know, it was a lockdown. A lot of people were looking for online buying options. So that was good.
But Shelly, the buzzword would be that you pivoted because everybody a pivot. So
yes, we pivoted. Yes, but that is a part of our life. We've been doing, as I tell you from we started, we pivoted to doing direct sales because we realized that nobody not shopping online just yet. So yes, we are continually assessing the market, assessing my assumptions that I had when I went to the market and starting the business. Which of my assumptions are right, which of them are wrong, and changing as I go along. Because when we decide to start a business, you know, it's a lot of assumptions we have. So, you know, when you go out there now and the real world hits you, then you have to always be accepting the reality of which assumptions are true and which ones are not, and adjust the business model as you go along. So we're constantly in that mode, constantly looking and rethinking things. So when we just started, we had PayPal. And those of you who are familiar with e-commerce knows the problem with PayPal, and especially for multi-vendor marketplace, right? So it's literally just last year we were able to switch to a local solution, and this was like champagne out moment for us because it hindered us significantly in terms of going out there and mass marketing the platform to the farming community, because obviously a lot of them do not have US bank accounts to use a PayPal account and get the funds from it. So definitely we constantly have to be looking, you know, how can we make it work? And the local solution is not designed for our model in terms of the multi-vendor marketplace, but we were able to make it work.
Yeah, and you know, incidentally, we had an e-commerce guru that was on a few weeks ago. I will shout him out before the program ends. Yes. Yeah, they are local, but I will shout them out before the program ends. All right. So basically, you need to bring affordability to the marketplace for consumers. That's pretty much your goal. And protect food security.
Well, yes, our goal is actually to solve this big distribution problem that exists in agriculture, where you continually have the glut and then the scarcity. When the scarcity comes on in summer and it is coming up again, you have skyrocketing prices. Last year we saw lettuce retailing for $3,000 per kg in the supermarkets, and there is a terrible problem. Sometimes you have produce being heavily available in St. Elizabeth but scarce in Portland, and vice versa. And to me that's a location problem. So I think that the online solution is a big part of solving that, because regardless of where you are, whether you're a customer or a seller, then if you are online, then that becomes irrelevant. So when the farmers in St. Elizabeth have a lot of tomatoes, and there are farmers or there are shoppers in Portland or buyers in Portland that can't get a lot of tomatoes, if you just jump online, you'll be able to buy those tomatoes and have it delivered to you in Portland.
And you're getting it fresh
fresh from the farm. And this is the thing, fresh from the farm. And this is an amazing empowerment for our farmers, because this enables them to stay right at their farm, reach the market. They can now increase the amount of money they earn, because rather than selling farm gate, which is the lowest price point in the market, they can now compete at the retail level and they can offer a better price.
Well, I am happy you said that, Shelly, because guess what? I am part of the farmers group. A lot of people don't know. I'm part of the farmers group on Facebook. And their biggest thing in that group is always complaining about they are not getting the right price for their produce. Right? I'm telling you, the farmers group on Facebook, right? And what I wanted to kick off tonight then is to say how those farmers get started and get to your platform, that they can have less complaint in that little group. Because I'm telling you, the biggest complaint is that. Sorry, hold on, Shelly. Welcome, Kim, welcome, Claudia, welcome everybody from abroad, local, foreign, from Shelly's side, and share the live. Just share the live because farmers need to know this. Go ahead, Shelly.
Well, it's very easy to get onto FarmLinkr. People are a bit surprised by how easy. Simply go onto our website at www.farmlinkr.com. Click on Sell on FarmLinkr and click Open a Store. There's a form there that you need to fill out that gives us your information, your name. You set up your password, your address, your information, and you click Submit. And that's it. A store is opened. You would then need to confirm your email, log into your account, and then you can get started right away with customizing your store for the look and feel that you want, and then start to list your items for sale. And that's it. You don't have to pay anything. So literally, you can right now jump on the site and start it and have your store up and running before you go to bed.
No, if they jump on it right now, they first need to vote in the BBJ Ignite competition for you. But we're going to come back to that. We're going to come back to that. So you say, and that's pretty much as simple as that. And they could do this from 2017.
From 2017.
So how is money made by the farmer? Because I want to know, because I have a lot of people in farming, right?
Well, you're selling your things online to people. So when you sell your items, you make money. We charge a commission on the sale. So you're operating your own store, selling your goods, you're setting your price. So you get your pricing information, you set a competitive price, and you sell your goods and you make your money, and you pay a commission to FarmLinkr for providing the platform to you to be able to do that. So it's as simple as that.
Like, so the turnaround time in terms of I get in my account credit now, how many days? On average?
So on average, so it all depends on when you make the delivery. So if we pay out to you within 2 clear days after you have delivered the goods to the customer.
Because the customer can't pay for something where them not get, right?
Exactly. So on the PayPal, and this was a change that we made, because with PayPal, I think that PayPal, they'll credit account right away. Of course, you could request a refund, and there's payment protection. So now this is not the PayPal system. So under the local setup that we have, that is how we do the payment. So I want to make sure that the customers are happy, they don't have any issues with their delivery. And within 2 days, we're able to verify that usually, and then the farmer receives their payment after that in their local bank account.
Okay. Well, that's exciting, because it's a quick turnaround time, that.
Yes.
Because back in my days when I'm in the country and we're selling as Iglas, real thing. Then the person come buy the goods from you, and 6 days after they go market and then come back and them have to check out the money and bring back and give you. And I can tell you that. Seriously, in Moko. Seriously.
They tell you what the price was, and you don't have any say into that.
And market was bad. Market was bad. So we never get this price. It's true. I'm telling you. Okay. Why? Interesting. All right. So they just do those things, get onto the platform, create their own stores.
Yes, so make sure you have your beautiful images for your produce, so your images look like something that people want to eat, and have your variety. And what I want to take the opportunity to say here as well is that, so we know that a lot of our farmers are retired, or or grandpas and granduncle, and they're probably never going to be getting online on social media. But what I keep encouraging a lot of young farmers are out there who they're very tech savvy, very into social media. I say to them, list the items for your neighboring farmers who are older, ensure that they are having an access to the online exposure through your store. So that is what we have to do, like share and collaborate and work together, because we need to get as much of the local producers available online as possible. So whether it is a business or an individual, anytime you're looking for agricultural produce, you must know that you can jump on FarmLinkr and you will always be able to find what you're looking for.
Okay. As I said, we will. Shelly, take the time out. You're free to welcome persons from your side. Feel free. We will take your comments. Yes, because I know farmers are out there. But I was
Michaela.
Go ahead.
I was just saying, welcome, Michaela. I see Michaela is on from FarmLinkr.
All right. So Michaela. I was researching your page, right? Yes. And when I see that you're providing training and stuff to use it free and everything, so you're basically taking a man from unknown there and bring them into the first world arena by providing training and everything. And the only thing they need is internet there.
Yes,
and a phone.
And a phone. All you need is internet and a phone, because you can, if you go on our website from your phone, you'll see a few people have asked us, is it an app? Because it works so well on the mobile, just as if you're on the desktop. So it works well on any device. So all you need is internet and a phone. And we just finished 4 weeks of training that walk persons through the entire process to customize your store, list your item, share your store on social media, and then the final session was on order fulfillment and managing logistics. So that is the entire end-to-end process of what you need to do to operate your store. We just completed, and we have some help articles as well that have been written that explain all of those main steps for you to get started.
So how often you will conduct this training?
Well, this was the first one that we were running, actually. One of our farmers that signed up, a young farmer, Andrew Brown, I don't know if you're out there, he actually said, oh, you know, I want to be a super user on this because I also want to help other farmers to get them signed up. And we say, yes, like we're doing it. And so we did it, and we opened it up to everybody. So that was the first series that we ran that just finished last week, Thursday.
All right. Welcome, Chrissy. It is very simple. If you are not yet, if you are a farmer, you're not yet on FarmLinkr, it's very easy. Training is provided, everything is provided for you, and you guarantee your money within 2 to 3 days. You can't get it any better. And I can tell you, I know Shelly for years, so I understand and I know the credibility. Anybody that comes to Money Matters Monday, because of credibility, that's the first thing, right? So, how is the market responding now? I want to know, how is the market responding to FarmLinkr being an innovative item? I want to know.
Well, I think people are amazed and they're very excited every time they hear about it. It's like, what? Like, this exists? I didn't know about this. So I think for us, once people hear the story, they're amazed and they can't believe that something like this exists. I think even the farmers think it's too good to be true. So what we really need a lot of help with is to get the word out there, because not enough people know about us. We just need a whole lot more people in terms of shoppers and a whole lot more people in terms of farmers to know about us and get on board.
Don't go. Every single person on this live, share it to one person, not even 2, just 1. Spreading the word. We're spreading the good word. We're talking about food security and that affordability. That's pretty much what we say. We want it to be. Yes, Shelly.
Yes, so we really need help to get the word out there, and we need persons to support. Remember, we are supporting our local farmers when we shop on FarmLinkr, and we're really just helping. We want persons to also eat fresh and say yes to fresh, because, you know, we have a lot of health issues as well. So we really need to ease off of the rice and the processed foods. So it's a healthier way of living and lifestyle. And so that is open. And when you go on our website, you'll notice that it is shop for home, shop for business. So We also inviting the business people to come and shop. So farmers, you can list your items in large quantities as well for business shoppers, because we need a lot more listings out there for business, because we have a lot of small businesses, especially out there, who are also struggling to get their produce. And we need farmers from all across the island, because we have people that need produce from all across the island. And I tell you something very interesting. Several persons are using Nutsford Express for their delivery. So that is expanding and opening up the logistics opportunities. So right now you can deliver anywhere island-wide where there is a Nutsford Express depot, because persons have done it and the produce arrives in good condition and perfect quality. So that just, you know, the sky is the limit there. This is really a game changer.
Whoa. I am telling you, Wanners, you join us twice in one day, and we are happy to have you back. Good night. Any question for Shelly? She's there. Are you a farmer? Do you want to get involved? We listen now. So what is next then? What is next for FarmLinkr when you win the DBJ competition plus others? What is next?
Well, next is that we really want to get as many farmers on board in terms of on the platform. We want to think about an online coronation market. Coronation market. That's what we want to create. And I must tell farmers as well, if you're listening, because remember, we pivoted our business model, so we also do direct sales. So we supply goods directly to like the supermarkets and processors and exporters, and we're an exporter ourselves. And so where you have produce available, we work with you to market that, and we also offer contractual farming arrangements with farmers that meet our requirements. Let me say that, because we do have certain requirements that farmers have to meet to work with us. So every channel a farmer can need to sell their goods, we can help them with that.
Okay. And I am sure if they want funding to help them, they know where to go. But we won't say it here. But I am sure once they understand money matters, then they will be able to get the funding that they want to carry their produce across the platform. Right? So we know that. So what I want, we have 5 minutes to go, and I want you to make your pitch to every single person that is out there tonight.
Well, just before we do that, I was gonna say we haven't talked about the DBJ Ignite competition yet, and the fan fave voting competition that's going on. So I'd just like to let persons know. So DBJ Ignite is an innovation accelerator program. It's an accelerator program for innovative startups, and FarmLinkr is an awardee in that program. The program runs for 18 months. So we just completed that program as a top 10 performer out of about 25 entrants. And they are now running a fan fave competition where you have to vote for the top 10 to win. So I'm just asking you, I'm making a plug here. Please vote for us. If you go to @FarmLinkr right here on Instagram, Facebook, any social media, we are @FarmLinkr. You can vote for us at the link in our bio to get to the fan fave page and vote for FarmLinkr to win. We have to make the company that is empowering farmers be the winner. So please go out and vote. Spread it all around. It's voting every 24 hours until tomorrow, Tuesday. So we have just one day left to go. Well, a little bit over a day. So please vote. Vote, and spread the word far and wide and everywhere.
And what is interesting is that you are in that competition. We're talking about farming, and you have an opportunity to get some more votes. But I want you to pay attention to this comment from Porter. Jamaica's import bill has increased significantly over the last few years. You have a great idea here, because people is eating healthy, building the agriculture sector, and boosts the economy. So this person is saying that you have a very, 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 very healthy business.
Thanks so very much. And I must tell you that export is a key area of focus for us in terms of what's next for us. So we have a few programs that we're going to be rolling out this year. We're going to be significantly ramping up our exporting, because what I'm passionate about is national and economic development for Jamaica and transformation of agriculture. And for me, export is a big part of that, because, you know, we have to change the balance of payment situation. And people are always eating food. If we plant every acre of land in Jamaica, we cannot finish the demand for food globally. So I think the sky is the limit. And this is something that we just need to focus on, especially with COVID now and what we're seeing going on in the economy. Export, export, export food. This is what we need to focus on. We need to wake up and realize that we can't just be looking to tourism, because we don't have any control over the tourists coming here when they're locked down in their countries. But we have control over growing food and exporting. That's what we have control over, and that's what can really make a difference in growing our economy, and that's what we need to do.
Okay, well, excellent response there, Shelly. Fantea, welcome. I can't pronounce some of these IG names. My mentee, UTech, brilliant student is on. Casey, natural yoga. Naturally
you. We met at Demby. I don't know if you remember, but I think you process coconut oil products, right?
Okay. And that can be traded. That can be traded on your platform.
Unfortunately, no, we're not doing processed items, simply because we want to really showcase the fresh produce item, because there's no platform for it when we started, and right now there's so many processed items that the moment we start doing that, the fresh produce will be lost. So we are really niche for that area. There are lots of other opportunities out there for processed items.
All right, very good. Well, you know, we don't let any woman, any co-host come to Money Matters and don't leave with some takeaways. So what are the takeaways you are leaving for those persons that is not yet on? Because I want to target those that is not yet on, because those who are on, them already enjoying the benefits. So I want those that are not on to hear your takeaways.
The amazing opportunity is there for you to operate a professionally managed online business without having to reinvent the wheel yourself. To seize the opportunity, jump on the FarmLinkr platform and get started right away. Don't be hampered by your limitations and what you don't have. We are empowering you to be able to do this. So believe that it's there, and take advantage of it and get on the platform. If you need help, we are here and happy and anxious and willing to help you, because we want as many persons to be on as possible. So it's just all left up to you now to take that step and to play your part. We are here to help and support you.
So don't reinvent the wheel when you have an innovative platform to deal with your produce. Just like that. Don't reinvent the wheel. Everything is taken care of, and your money is assured based on, remember, Shelly Ann, she leave corporate to do this business. It's not a normal entrepreneur you're looking at tonight. Thank you, Shelly, for coming.
Thank you so much, Elroy. Thanks for having me. And let me just remind you to please vote in the DBJ Fan Fave competition for FarmLinkr. Help us win this competition so that we can continue to get our exposure to spread the word out there for our farmers and consumers. So thanks, everyone.
And to every Money Matters fam that joined tonight on another Money Matters Monday, we thank you for your time. We see you next week. Take you out. And remember, Ifrica, what Ifrica said? Lioness on the rise.
On the rise.
Trust me, FarmLinkr is on the rise. Another Jamaican innovation.